I was 17 with heaven in my sleep. Stars were bowing down in fields of wheat. You painted pictures I could barely hold, gold in my future, but the night felt cold. They heard the dream, but they didn't see the hand of God was resting on me. Failure feels like fire in a jealous room. Truth sounds louder when it speaks too soon. I wore the promise like a royal coat. Didn't know love could cut my throat. They called me foolish, they called me pride, but I felt heaven standing at my side. If you showed me the stars, you won't let me fall. If you started this story, you'll finish it all. You showed me light before the dark. You wrote my name inside your heart. Even when they tear apart the vision you gave to me. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer, even in the midnight hour. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer, 'cause your word still has power. Silver coins and dusty ground, echoes of betrayal loud. Brothers turn their backs on me, but they can't cancel destiny. If I fall into the night, I'll remember what you said was mine. If you planted the seed, it's already alive. What looks like a grave is just buried time. You showed me light before the dark. You wrote my name inside your heart. Even when they tear apart the vision you gave to me. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer, even in the midnight hour. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer, 'cause your word still has power. They can't throw me in the pit. They can't say this dream won't live. But what you spoke will never die. Heaven doesn't change its mind. The stars still shine above my head. The promise lives though hope feels dead. You showed me light before the dark. You wrote my name inside your heart. Even when the world falls hard, your calling stands in me. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer. Nothing stolen, nothing lost. Dreamer, I'm still a dreamer. Every promise paid in full. Dreamer, still a dreamer. Still a dreamer. You showed me stars before the storm, so I'll believe until the morning comes. Oh, oh.
Thread by thread you covered me, favor falling differently. They saw colors I couldn't hide. Heaven's hand stitched into my life. Brothers standing in the field, smiles thin but wounds concealed. Every glance a quiet storm. Love gets strange when it's transformed. They heard the dream, but what they felt was something breaking in themselves. When light hits one, it casts a shadow. When grace chooses one, it shakes the whole. This coat of man for sure. It carries every promise you whispered long ago. They can hate the favor, they can doubt the call, but what you place upon me, they can't remove it all. This coat of many colors is stitched into my soul. Whispers turning into plans, jealous hearts and shaking hands, 30 pieces, dust and rope. They try to trade away my hope, but what they didn't understand was heaven doesn't change its plan. When light hits one, it casts a shadow, but storms can't stop what heaven has sown. This coat of many colors was never just for show. It carries every promise you whispered long ago. They can tear the fabric, they can let me fall, but what you place upon me outlives it all. You didn't give it for comfort, you gave it for the climb. You didn't give it for applause, you gave it for the time. If they strip it from my shoulders, the calling still remains. This coat of many colors was destiny in thread. Even if they try to bury the words you said, they can sell the dreamer, they can break the scene, but they can't undo what you've sown in me. Oh, this coat of many colors is heaven's guarantee. Thread by thread you covered me, favor falling differently.
Dust in my lungs, sky out of reach, echoes of laughter above me, hands that once held me now let me fall. Silence is louder than all. I didn't see it coming, didn't read the signs. Love turned to envy right before my eyes. 30 pieces later, rope around my fate, brothers walking away like I was a mistake. But if you're still God down in this hole, then even this darkness is under control. In the pit where no one sees, where dreams feel buried underneath. In the pit, I'm not alone. Even here, I'm still your own. They can throw me down, they can shut the light, but you're still with me in the night. Walls made of questions, floor dust in my lungs, but breath in my chest. If you are with me, then this is not the end.
Chains on my head, dust on my name. Different country, but you're still the same. They sold the body, but not the core. They changed my title, but not my God. Strange new language, foreign air, but favor follow, even there. If you mark me once, you mark me still. No distance breaks a sovereign will. I'm still chosen, still called, still standing through it all. They can move me, they can try, but your purpose doesn't die. I'm still chosen, even here, even when the road's unclear. First house, no test, new fire, integrity. Under pressure, wire doors may close, but I won't bend. You see the end from where I stand. If you allow it, there's a reason. Every valley has a season. Chains on my hands, with fire in my chest. Chains on my hands, with fire in my chest. Still cold, still favor, still favor. You don't waste, a single scar. Still shake, you're still shaping who I am. I'm still chosen, even here, and I know you're near. Chains on my hands, the fire in my chest. Chains on my hands. I did what was right when nobody saw. I walked the line, I honored the law. But truth doesn't always win in the room. Sometimes integrity leads to a tomb. She closed the door, but I chose to run. Better the prison than losing the sun. They twisted the story, rewrote my name. Now I wear chains for refusing shame. If I lose the palace, but keep my soul, then I haven't lost control. I may be forsaken, but I'm still faithful. I may be broken, but I'm not unstable. You see the truth when the world can't tell. If I walk through fire, I'll walk it well. I may be rejected, but I won't fall, 'cause you're still God through it all. Cold stone walls and iron doors, but I felt darkness worse before. This isn't the end, it's another test. You shape a man in the wilderness. They can lock the cell, but not the plan. You're still forming the heart of a man. I may be forsaken, but I'm still faithful. They can accuse me, but I am stable. You see the truth behind the lies. You're still riding through these nights. Oh, this night. If this is the cost of staying clean, then let it be what it means. I won't trade what you've made in me for comfort or sympathy. I may be forsaken, but I'm still faithful. Every setback is still usable. You waste nothing, you lose no fight. Even this prison leads to light. I may be chained, but I stand tall. You still got through it all. Through it all. Cold stone walls and iron bars, echoes of forgotten scars. They thought these chains would silence me, but heaven rides differently. I walked through fire, I walked through blame. Lost my code but kept my name. Buried dreams beneath the floor. Still I feel there's something more. The night is long, but I've seen light. Even here it burns so bright. You can lock these hands in steel, but you can lock what I still feel. The gift still rises, even in the dark. It burns inside me, like a sacred spark. You can chain my body, but you can't chain the core. Will outlive these walls. The gift still rises. They brought a dream I recognized, fear behind their restless eyes, and something stirred I knew so well, the voice that prison couldn't quell. This wasn't luck, it wasn't chance. This was heaven's second dance. I've been broken, I've been tried, but purpose never left my side. The gift still rises, even in the dark. It burns inside me, like a sacred spark. Chain my body, but you can't chain the cord. What God has spoken. You can chain my body, but you can't chain the cord. God has spoken. Will outlive these walls. The gift still rises. Thought the dream had died in the pit. Thought betrayal had buried it. But destiny doesn't disappear. It waits, it whispers, it draws you near. The cell is not my ending, it's just where hope is bending. And when the door swings open wide, they'll see the truth I held inside.
Chains may hold my hands, but they don't hold the plan. The gift still rises.
Now I understand, the prison was the proving ground for promise in my hands. You can chain the season, but you can't stop the plan. What God begins in secret, He reveals before all men. The gift still rises. The gift still rises. Cold stone walls can't hold forever. Dreamers rise in stormy weather. The pit, the prison, every scar was leading me to who you are. The gift still rises. The gift still rises. Call my name, open the gate. Chains fall silent, this is the day. They shaved the dust from yesterday, washed the prison off my face. But favor doesn't come from man, it's written in a higher place. The throne is closer than it seems. I've seen this moment in my dreams. All the nights, all the tears, all the waiting led me here. I stand before the throne, not by chance alone. Every scar has brought me here. The dream is alive, it never died. It was only growing in the dark. I stand before the throne. You fear the meaning of your sleep, but I know who reveals what's deep. 7 years of feast and flame, 7 more that shift the game. This isn't pride, this isn't me, it's heaven speaking through the least. All the silence, all the pain was preparation for this day. I stand before the throne, not by chance alone. Every scar has brought me here. The dream is alive, it never died. It was only growing in the dark. I stand before the throne. From the pit to the chains, from forgotten to the king. You meant it for harm, but it turned for good. What was buried now stands where it should. I stand before the throne, now the world will know. Every season had a plan. The dream survives, it multiplies when it's held in faithful hands. I stand before the throne. The prison was the doorway, the throne